El Camino. A Breaking Bad movie. Did you expect this to happen? I didn't hear any news on it prior, other than 4 or 5 months ago.
I've heard it. They talked about it, but they never really went ahead with it until recently, like you said, 4 or 5 months ago. So.
All right. This is a Netflix movie.
Yes.
So walking out of your bedroom, what was your first impressions?
I was actually laying down in the middle of the night watching this on my iPhone. Actually, I love the Breaking Bad series. I love it. I think it's my number 2, top 2 best TV series of all time. Number 1 being Lost. Yes, I love Lost. Has one of the best pilot. TV.
Didn't he crash on the airplane? Wasn't that good of a pilot.
Anyways,
sorry.
This is the continuation right off, or left off from the season finale of Breaking Bad, and you follow the character Jesse, what's his name, Pinkman.
And if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, the end of it, why are you watching this?
Yeah, you just go see it. Yeah, seriously.
So we're gonna spoil it.
I was disappointed.
Really?
I was really disappointed.
What did you expect? What was going into this movie?
I think
first watching it, what did you expect?
Well, I expected it to be more action-y. Now, I know that sounds weird, but in the series, it's hard to do when it comes to a movie. But it was easy. But it was perfectly done in the series because you had time to be able to do the action part, the suspense part. Like I just felt like it was really. Not boring, but it was really slow paced. It's basically he's trying to get out of town. This whole movie has a flashback to when he was captured
to explain where he's going. Next.
And then trying to get out of the country. Nothing really exciting happened besides the fact that he went and shot those 2 guys and gunshot. That's pretty much about it.
It felt like a Breaking Bad episode.
Very, and it felt like a fill-in episode. Like nothing really happened, so here's an episode of Breaking Bad. You can enjoy it. So
I agree with you in the sense that it was slow paced and there wasn't a lot of action.
I didn't mind that,
but
though.
I felt like it was a necessary step.
Was it?
Because you never really found out what happened to Jesse Pinkman, and this is just kind of tying up all the loose ends of Jesse Pinkman in his life. Whatever happened to Badger and Skinny Pete. Whatever happened to the neo-Nazis, whatever happened to all that money that went this where, what's going on now? So this is everything that happened in the movie had a happy ending. Skinny Pete says the most heartfelt thing to Jesse Pinkman as he's leaving. He's like, "You're my hero," and that's all that Jesse wanted to know. Is like, "Hey man,
But do you really need this movie to explain all that? Couldn't you? Because I'm watching this whole movie and I'm like, I guess it's logic to think that these guys have the money. This is what happened. It was just kind of I don't know. It was really.
I guess for you it's cool to have things open ended, but for me sometimes I like to have a little bit of resolution, a little bit of closure when it comes to such a iconic show like Breaking Bad. So I enjoyed it.
I do enjoy.
I accept it. You're fine.
I enjoyed the acting though. What's his name? Aaron.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah, I think he did a great job in this. You can see the agony of what he went through, the flashback, and his acting performance.
Even 6 years later, he still has that character down.
Although there are certain scenes that are not believable, Jesse Pinkman, he's really active. Yo, that had that swagger within him as he's talked to people. You see that. But then you see the struggle that he went through. But then all of a sudden, when he went to that vacuum guy, he was that character of Jesse comes out you didn't call the cops and this.
So you think? You're saying he reverted back to his old ways even when he changed?
Yeah, it's okay. I get it, but at the same time, stick with what you're. He's a changed guy. I don't think he's ever gonna go being that same Jesse that he was in the series, and so I thought it was kind of funny. The guy that babysat him in the flashback, he looks completely different. He was a lot skinnier and a lot more fit when he first. Yeah, now he was a fat dude.
This changed a little bit.
They did nothing to reduce that look. They just That's all right.
Whatever.
People get whatever. Just go.
People
with
get
it.
the point.
Yeah, I get the point. So I'm guessing you liked it a lot.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I liked
okay.
it.
Is there anything that you didn't like about this movie?
No, it's perfectly fine.
Okay.
I got my Walter White cameo.
Everybody knew that was coming.
Everybody knew it was coming, but I got everything that I kind of expected was going to happen. I didn't think he was going to go off and be the second Kingpin.
No.
He just wanted to escape.
To escape. My favorite scenes are when he's talking to Walter White and the girl that died on his bed. What's her name? At the end, when he's talking.
Right.
Those two conversations that he has, I feel like those were the most powerful moments of what his character would become later, what he is now in this movie. And I thought he's reverted back to those conversations like, okay, I need to take these lessons and apply it to my life and move to Alaska.
But, yeah.
You know the guy, not funny, but the gentleman that plays the guy in the vacuum?
He just died.
He just died.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. I don't know his name.
His name was Robert Forster.
Yeah, I've seen him in other movies too, and so he was great, and so rest in peace.
And so, I'll give it Blu-ray.
Okay.
Even though it's a Netflix movie, just that's how it goes. Just accept it.
I give this Netflix. So
Fitting.
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't great, and like Paul said, it gave a closing chapter.
High expectations versus no expectations.
I didn't have expectations. That's kind of like whatever. Learn nerds.